Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of July 2022. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. And what an incredibly important month for you. Of all the signs out there, you are one of the signs most likely to feel a sense of fresh energy and brand new beginnings. Now, I'll get to the new beginnings for you in just a moment, but I actually want to take it one step at a time. Let's start with this month's full moon, which happens on the 13th. And that full moon is taking place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your daily life. So we have energy here that is deeply transformative, focused, and liberating, hopeful and inspired, but also honest as well. This full moon will happen close in the sky with Pluto. It will also speak in harmony with Neptune and in supreme harmony with Uranus. So this part of the sky, on the one hand, has to do with your work, the type of work you do, and the people that you interact with regularly. A full moon here brings matters to completion or culmination. And so it could be at this time that perhaps a particular project is coming to an end, or a contract at that. It could be at this time that a client, customer, or coworker is moving on or leaving in some way. And this is your opportunity to have a depth of understanding as to the wisdom of this change, but also for you to feel liberated by it. It's like whatever closure is happening, you feel that this is a fortunate turn of events for you. It could be at this time that your role within your workplace changes as well. So it is very possible that it feels as if a particular chapter comes to an end. There could be a lot of emotion, but there's also a lot of excitement for what is ahead. Now, this part of the sky also connects you to your health-related habits and how well you take care of you. And so we have energy here of change, of hope, of excitement, of feeling like you're leaving certain issues behind, but also determination to move in a more empowered direction. And so for some Leos out there, this might be a moment when you go cold turkey or make a change to your health-related habits in some way, or your eating habits as well. But it looks like you're feeling good about whatever it is that is changing for you now. It could be at this time that you find a solution to a health-related issue, and through that solution are able to feel that much more free, like you're putting a past situation behind you. This may be one of those moments as well where it's a much more proactive energy. It's like you are at the forefront of the changes that you desire to experience. You're feeling as if you're finally implementing the things that you've wanted to for a while, and experiencing benefits very quickly as a result as well. And so, in some way, the smaller moments of your day go through a change, but it looks like it helps you to feel lighter and freer and more like you moving forward from here. Now, the big news for you this month, and the reason I said that I think this month is going to be so important, especially for the Leos out there, is because we have a new moon taking place in your sign. That new moon happens on the 28th. And what makes this new moon so special is that it will be speaking in supreme harmony with Jupiter. Jupiter at this point is standing still, and on the same day as that new moon, going retrograde. When a planet stands still in the sky and prepares to change directions, it is as close to the Earth as it is going to get. And so it is magnified in its power symbolically for us. And so this represents one of those moments where your understanding of yourself, your place in the world, your understanding of what it means to expand your horizons is very much a part of what is changing for you now. There's a spirit of adventure that is contributing to a brand new chapter for you. Now, this energy is very fortunate. This is luck, right? One of the more fortunate celestial events that take place in the sky is when the sun trines Jupiter. That connection, that supremely harmonious connection, is part of this new moon as well, and will perfect with precision as we move towards the end of the month. And so you can see here, this is a rare moment, given that the sun is in your sign. Now, if it is that you are one of the Leos out there who maybe has a birthday in the last 5 days of this month or the first 5 days of the next month, well, chances are you are going to feel this energy throughout this coming year of your life. But really, all Leos out there are going to find a way to benefit from and feel that sense of new beginnings that bring hope and excitement, that much more. All Leos out there are going to find a way to benefit from a sense that things can change, that you can begin again in a matter near and dear to your heart, perhaps even redefining yourself in the process. Whatever it is that matters to you, this is your chance to begin again. And so being honest with yourself, getting clear as to who you are, is the place of power at a time like this. But that isn't all this month. We've also got a rare and fortunate occurrence happening at the end of the month. This is truly very special and maybe one of the most important moments of the year for many of us out there. That is the meeting of Uranus and the North Node and Mars. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. For this to happen at the top of your sky, this is a brand new pathway showing up where it comes to your career, or a brand new pathway where it comes to your understanding of your purpose. Things can change rather dramatically at this time. The thing to remember is that with the North Node involved, it is as if a doorway opens from which new people, places, things, situations enter that represent karmic blessings. But because Mars and Uranus are here, that brings a certain shock value. So it may not seem or may not be obvious that what is happening is a blessing right away. But ultimately, it becomes part of setting the stage for even better to find us as we move forward. And so it becomes very important to pay attention to opportunities where it comes to connecting with people in positions of authority, where it comes to understanding your own career path and what it is you truly want to do, where it comes to understanding what purpose is going to mean for you, new insights and fresh revelations along with unexpected opportunities. For some Leos out there, this could also be completely unexpected new pathways, perhaps a totally different career than anything you had planned before. Well, that becomes part of what could be possible for you now. This is truly very exciting energy, even if it doesn't feel like that right in the moment because of the shock energy. There's also that sense here of potential, that sense of what could be, and wonderful things are yet to transpire moving forward from here. Now, where it comes to matters of love, I do want to give you a little bit of a heads up before I dive into this month, because I feel like whatever happens this month is ultimately setting the stage for next month, which is set to be an incredibly important moment for you in the context of love in all kinds of ways. We are going to have a new moon in your opposite sign in the middle of the month, next month. We're going to have the sun meeting Saturn in your opposite sign. We're going to have Mars squaring Saturn in your opposite sign. That full moon is also going to be speaking in a conversation of tension with Uranus. So there's a lot that's coming up that is going to bring reality check moments, even if it's hard, an honest evaluation and a turning point for you where it comes to love. This month, in many ways, sets the stage for that depth of realization and the change that it promises. And so, if you can strive to stay open to what your learning may be, what that truth may be, well, it'll start to come forward for you now. On the one hand, we are going to have this month that new moon in your sign. Now, that new moon is going to illuminate what you want in your heart of hearts in every area of life, what it is that you know yourself to be and what's nearest and dearest to you. And very often, love is a part of that mix. Now, the other very important energy is the fact that Uranus is the ruling planet of your opposite sign, meeting the North Node at the top of your sky. So it does suggest that whatever's happening in love, especially as you're ending the month, is powerfully consequential. It is part of setting that stage. It is now that change and new insights can transpire, but ultimately that real truth that changes things in a meaningful and lasting way, that is right around the corner. So for this month and for the month of July, for those of you open to meeting someone new, well, look, love can feel important. Love can feel very consequential at a time like this. With Uranus meeting the North Node at the end of the month, under the light of a new moon that takes place just a few days before in your sign, you're very aware of what it is that you are wanting, where it comes to what really matters to you, including in love. I feel like it's very possible you could connect with someone new as we navigate to the last days of this month. And it looks like something that awakens you and inspires you in some way. It helps awaken the desire for love that maybe you hadn't felt the depths of in a while. Ultimately, this is going to facilitate the honesty that you need to be open to greater love than you've known before. For those of you just starting to date somebody, well, look, I think there's going to be a real moment of honesty as to whether or not you feel like this person is for you. Things can move very quickly as we navigate late into the month, as you're considering whether or not this person fits into not just a higher, more loving vision for your life, but the larger goals that you have for your life as well. Your answers may surprise you. This energy can be all or nothing, and it could be somebody new that presents themselves to you as part of understanding this deeper lesson that'll really come home for you next month. And for those of you in an established bond, what a remarkable time this can be. In established bonds, this can represent a truly powerful moment. There's a sense of movement and ambition and direction for the two of you. Now, for a small percentage of Leos out there, if you've known for a while that you are not in the right relationship for you, well, a lot of the events now are inspired to get you honest, about the higher direction you believe you're going in and whether or not you feel that that is actually here. In some way or another, you're being asked to be honest with yourself and true to yourself and true to your heart. And from that place, you really can't make a wrong choice. What I love about this month for you, well, there's a lot here. It is a very powerful astrological moment, I will say that. And it's one of those moments that can be a true turning point for you. On the one hand, getting you honest about whom it is you are, what matters to you most, what matters to you first. That's the new moon in your sign. Along with the faith to make change, that's Jupiter trining that new moon and your sun by the time we get to the end of the month. But then there is that higher, more loving vision for your life that the North Node represents. And chances are you are moving onward and upward towards a new understanding of what purpose is for you. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month. Would choose your membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, where you get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week. Now, higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Link is in the description below. And thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.